Do you ever find yourself struggling with questions like this? Then welcome to today's video,
where we use apostrophes to show possession and contraction.
Apostrophes indicate that a noun is possessive and signal a contraction.
When a plural noun ends in an S, the apostrophe also follows the S.
So we are going to begin by talking about apostrophes used to show possession. In our first example, we say, "Where are the girls' car keys?" Because the apostrophe is placed after the S, we know that we're talking about a group of girls, and we know that the car keys belong to that group of girls.
In the second example, we're saying the same thing, but since the apostrophe is placed before the S, we know that we're talking about one girl's car keys.
Now you try. Choose which answer best fits the sentence. You can place an apostrophe after the S, before the S, or you can have no change. So let's use Chloe as an example. So her parents' dog was sick. Because Chloe has two parents, we know that parents should be plural. And because the parents own the dog, we should have the apostrophe after the S to indicate that she has more than one parent and they own the dog. Okay, so now we're going to use apostrophes to talk about contractions. And one rule that I like to remember is so for example, it's can mean it's possessive or it is. So when I know that it can mean it is or it's possessive, I always do the opposite of what I think, because we've learned that using an apostrophe shows possession. So in this case, when I know it can be a contraction, I always say don't use an apostrophe to show possession and use an apostrophe to show that there's like two words being combined. So here are some examples of when that's used.
So in this next example, we're talking about friends, and you could say, "You're my friend," think of it as "you are my friend," and then you could combine those two words together, or you could say, "your friend," and think of it as possession, so that friend belongs to you. Now you try this example.
So in this example, we are saying, "Is this your pen?" But the "your" used here is showing a contraction, so really we're saying, "Is this your pen?" Okay, so this A is obviously incorrect because we know that saying "is this your pen" is not right. Okay, but now we're going to look and say, how do we say "your" and show possession? Well, we think of earlier how I said the rule of how we usually use an apostrophe to show possession, but we're going to reverse it for contractions. We would know that choice B is correct. Okay, so we also know that C is not an answer because YOU apostrophe R is not even a thing. And if you happen to think it did exist, with my rule, we know that we're not going to use an apostrophe with contractions to show possession.
Thanks for watching, and good luck on the ACT.